Hey everybody, Berserker Nick coming to you with another bike check. I know, 800 of them, huh? This is my little cousin Tempest GT bump. I built this bike actually for myself, and I didn't want to give it to him, but his bike needed a little help. He was a little big for his other bike, and another friend of mine had some kids that were smaller. So I played a dirty trick on him and then gave him this one. So he was out camping at Twin Lakes here in Iowa with his dad, my cousin. And I pulled up, I was like, "Go get your bike." He's like, "Okay, why?" I was like, "I'm taking it from you." And I had him roll it around to the car. And I already had this bike off the rack and set next to the car. And I said, "Go ahead, put it up on the rack." I said, "You ain't going to get to keep this bike." And he put it up on the bike rack and he looked all sad. And as soon as he put it up on the bike rack, I rolled this one to him. I said, "Because you get to keep this one." And he was so happy. He immediately ran to all his little buddies and was showing it off. So it was kind of cool. But yeah, this is a GT bump. One thing you'll notice a little different about this GT bump compared to others is that there's gyro tabs on it. And me with not leaving well enough alone, and I like the color of the paint, I didn't want to have to repaint it. I drilled and I tapped it for gyro tabs. And so I got gyro tabs on there. But I guess we'll start, I guess, top to bottom, front to back, one of these directions. Well, we'll start up here with the grips. He changed these out too. He had the black and blue Jake Sealy grips on here. I don't know what happened to them, but I ended up putting these on here. They're like a $10 generic because I wasn't going to put much money into it after he got it because it's his bike, not mine. It's kind of mean, but it's not. It's an Odyssey mid-lever. I bent it out a little bit because these Haro 1978 bars actually come a little narrow. So the lever sits on the bend. So I tweaked it out a little bit, give it some better grip. Now I just had to change the barrel adjuster and the gyro cable. I don't know what he did, but it was seized up. And it didn't look rusted. So I'm not really sure what he had going on there. See the 78, 9.5-inch rise bars. It's got the Eastern throttle stem on there, topload stem. If I can get in there. Yeah, can't focus on it, but it's there. Then I've got the Odyssey Callaway upper gyro plate. Odyssey gtx-s sealed gyro again. I believe these are off of a fit, these gyro tabs. Brand new lower gyro cable. GT forks. My cat Murder helping out. Yes, his name is Murder. Look at that 4130. Chibi pegs. He's a kid. Kids need pegs to stand on. He ain't grinding anything, so some cheapies do it good. Plus, it keeps the bike from getting scratched up when they throw it on the ground. Stolen Atlas tires in a 2.4. And then some Alienation plain black rim. They say it's a single wall, but I took it apart and they're actually a double wall. So that's kind of surprised me. Moving on. I know a lot of people that watch my videos are into mountain biking. So this will kind of surprise you. Get this to the other side. This is a Diety pivotal seat, actually intended for a dirt jumper. but it works great on a BMX. This is the stock GT seat post, Odyssey seat post clamp. This bike came, when this bike came, it had like a dark maroon colored seat post clamp and crank and neck, and it just, they look terrible with the green, so I got rid of all that. Work our way down. This is a Rant 8-spline 3-piece crank, 170 millimeter length. Some no-name clear pedals, blue clear or see-through or whatever. They spin nice. They hold up for a kid, so they do all right. And then I stuck a shadow sticker on there and figure add some other color to it. We got a Sunday sabertooth 25 tooth sprocket on here, mixed with a YBN halflink chain in blue. Then got Odyssey Springfield brake, and I just pulled these off. I sanded the studs, got them all cleaned up, re-greased them. I put a new spring in the brake. If you can't really get in there to see it, but you can see part there. It is, but that's a brand new spring because it doesn't have the springs in the barrels. It has it in between. 9-tooth cassette hub. Once again, Alienation rim. Stolen Atlas 2.4 tire. And this is my cousin Tempest GT bump. And he loves this bike. And he'll get it back tomorrow. And then his sister will also, I'm going to drop off his sister's bike over there as well while I'm at it. So they'll get both their bikes back tomorrow. And, you know, it's getting nice out. They need them. So, hope you guys like this. And, hopefully in the next week or two, I can actually get some, mountain bike content going on here. But until then, it's just fixing and playing with toys in my, my garage. So, I left my mess. So, I haven't cleaned up yet, so. Alright. Well, good night. This is, Berserker Nick. Or, Berserker!